You know that feeling? Life's just relentless sometimes, and that little voice saying, just make it easy, gets really loud.
Oh, absolutely. Tapping an app for dinner, signing up for another streaming thing.
Yeah.
Convenience is, well, it's everywhere.
It really is. But have we actually stopped to think about what all this easy is really costing us? Like beyond the sticker price.
That's exactly what we're diving into today. These hidden costs, the way small conveniences just pile up.
We're looking at, food delivery, all those subscriptions, maybe even just grabbing stuff at the corner store.
Yeah. The mission here is basically to pull back the curtain on those costs and, importantly, give folks some real ways to manage it better, keep more of their own money.
Okay, let's start with food delivery. It's a big one.
It really is.
Hmm.
I mean, think about ordering, say, a burrito. On the menu, it's maybe $18. Seems okay.
Right.
But then you've got the delivery fee, maybe a service fee, the sip. And let's face it, you're probably tipping.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
So that $18 burrito, suddenly it's, what, $28? Maybe more. It doesn't feel like a huge jump in that exact moment.
No, you tell yourself, it's just this once, or I'm too tired. We rationalize it.
Exactly. But the data we looked at shows, even if you just do that, say, 3 times a week.
Which doesn't sound that excessive.
Right. But it adds up. You're looking at over $300 a month potentially just evaporating.
Wow.
And that's for food you probably could have made at home for. Like, way less.
It's not just the extra $10 per order then. It's what else you could be doing with that $300.
That opportunity cost, yeah. And it's the same kind of thinking with subscriptions, isn't it?
Oh, don't get me started. Streaming, music, fitness apps, meditation.
Yeah.
It feels endless.
It really does. And each one seems so cheap, right? $5 here, $10 there. What's the big deal?
Totally. I probably have like 3 streaming services active right now. And honestly, there's at least one I haven't even opened in like weeks. But it's only $10, so, I haven't canceled it yet.
And that's exactly what some researchers call subscription fatigue or subscription creep.
Creep is a good word for it.
Yeah, because individually they're small, but you add them all up. You could easily be spending hundreds, maybe even thousands a year.
Thousands? Wow.
On services you barely use. And then there's the free trial trap.
The free trials, they get you every time.
The data shows loads of people just forget, they sign up, life happens, and boom, you're paying for something you didn't even really want. Autopilot spending.
It feels like, like a trap you walk right into. Okay, so delivery, subscriptions. What about those quick trips, like to the convenience store?
The impulse spree. You just pop in for, I don't know, a bottle of water. You need water.
Right, simple mission. $2 max.
But the store itself,
Yeah.
it's almost designed for you to grab more. Snacks, drinks, gum, those lottery tickets right by the till.
Yeah, they're always right there.
So you walk in thinking $2, and you walk out having spent like $15. And you barely even remember deciding to buy half of it.
It's like autopilot again, just in a physical store. So, okay, convenience costs us. But we're not saying convenience is like evil, are we? Sometimes it's genuinely helpful.
No, not at all. Our sources are pretty clear. Convenience itself isn't the bad guy. It's a tool.
A tool. Okay.
But like any tool, you need to control it, not let it control you. The real danger is when convenience becomes the default, the unconscious habit.
That's when the spending leaks start, the little things that add up.
Exactly. Those tiny leaks that can, over time, really cause problems for your finances.
All right, so we see the problem areas. What do we do about it? The sources must have some actionable steps.
They do. And the first one sounds almost too simple, but it's crucial.
Yeah.
Just pay attention. Track your spending.
Track everything, even the small stuff.
Especially the small stuff. Log the coffees, the delivery fees, those little $5 subscriptions. Use an app, a spreadsheet, whatever works.
Like Mint or YNA.
Yeah, those are great options.
Yeah.
Just seeing it all laid out. Seeing those $3 coffees turn into $60 a month, or the $9 delivery fees adding up, it's often a real shock.
It forces you to confront it. Okay, so awareness first. What's step 2?
Step 2 is basically doing the math. Questioning the value of that convenience in the moment.
How do you mean?
Like before you hit order or sign up, pause, think, okay, this delivery costs an extra $10 and it saves me maybe 20 minutes.
Right.
What's that 20 minutes worth? Well, $10 for 20 minutes works out to $30 an hour. You're effectively paying for that convenience.
Huh. $30 an hour when you put it like that.
Sometimes it might actually be worth it, but often when you calculate it, you realize, nah, not worth $30 an hour.
Yeah.
It makes you more deliberate.
Okay, deliberate decisions, not impulse. That makes sense. What's next? Step 3.
Setting limits. This is where budgeting comes in more formally. Maybe create a specific convenience budget.
Like you allocate a certain amount for takeout or streaming each month.
Exactly. Give yourself, say, $100 for takeout or $30 for streaming. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Mm.
It forces you to choose intentionally rather than just spending habitually.
Intentional, not habitual. I like
Right.
that. And the last step.
The last one is about automating smarter habits. Basically, setting yourself up for success.
Making the less convenient thing easier.
Kind of, yeah. Like meal prepping. So ordering takeout isn't the easiest option when you're tired.
Or actually scheduling time to review subscriptions and cancel the ones you don't use.
Precisely. Or keeping basics like snacks or drinks at home so you don't need that quick convenience store run. It's about designing your routines to support conscious spending.
Okay, track, do the math, set limits, automate good habits. If people actually do this, what's the payoff? Is it really that big a deal?
Oh, the cumulative effect is where it gets powerful. You
Right.
start plugging those leaks, curbing that unconscious spending.
And the money just starts accumulating.
It does. Our sources suggest you could easily free up hundreds of dollars a month. That translates into thousands saved per year.
Thousands. That's significant.
That's money you can then throw at debt, build up your emergency fund, start investing,
Yeah.
your real financial goals.
It really drives home that point that building wealth isn't just about earning more money.
Not at all. Often it's much more about managing what you have and controlling these convenience costs. That's actually a relatively easy place for most people to start making a difference.
An accessible win.
Definitely. It boils down to remembering that every dollar has a job, or it should have.
So the final thought is really about making sure your money is working for you, not accidentally working against you through these little convenience leaks.
Perfectly put. It's about being mindful of where every dollar is going and asking if it aligns with what you truly value.
So maybe this week, everyone listening could just try to notice. Notice those moments you reach for. Easy, that delivery app tap, grabbing that extra thing at checkout.
Yeah, and just ask yourself, is this specific convenience right now truly worth the cost? Not just the immediate dollars, but considering your bigger picture.
And maybe identify just one thing, one convenience habit you could tweak this week.
Exactly. Just one change. And then maybe pause and think, okay, if I save that $10 or $50, what can I actually do with that? Small shift, but it can really start to change your perspective on spending.